Well then, I really did not think I would have enough angry comments for a dedicated video this soon after my previous one, but as it turns out, the YouTube algorithm has blessed me yet again by recommending an older video of mine to some more angry fanboys. The video in question is my response to Under The Mayo criticizing Trepang2 for the dumbest reasons, just so he can play armchair game designer and appear knowledgeable on subjects he has no real knowledge of. And that video is over 4 months old at this point, but I guess the fanboys finally found it to bless me with some more sweet and juicy ad revenue. I mean, it is endlessly ironic when you think about it. I made only 2 videos responding to Mayo's videos, and every other time I ever talk about him is because these fanboys are the ones who bring him up in the first place. And if you notice just how much they stick around my channel, I think it's confirmed at this point that they are legitimately in love with me. Well, time to break their hearts, because the true love is the money we made along the way. Fuck me, I'll shut up. Well then, let's start with this comment right here. You are everything wrong with the internet gaming popular culture these days. Wait, but I thought the popular opinion nowadays is how gaming is completely dead. A sentiment I thoroughly shat on in multiple videos, but sure, go off queen. If you guys actually watched his video, well, if you watched mine, you would know that I very much did, as I included the entirety of it in my response. But I guess that's asking too much from a mindless Knightrider like you. Sorry to say it, man, but he's not gonna fuck you. Within the first minute, he states that he enjoyed the game and overall would recommend it. And if it wasn't obvious already, this guy is pissed at my hyperbolic title, which was actually made as a throwback to the title of my first response to Mayo. If he actually watched the video, he would know I never made the argument that he didn't enjoy it or wouldn't recommend it or whatever the fuck he is trying to make up. But that's just a fanboy mindset, I suppose. And I agree with Tavarish Mayonnaise. It's a soulless fear clone, albeit very fun gameplay and mechanics. Just because someone doesn't agree with you doesn't make them wrong, you fucking idiots! But if anyone disagrees with you, that makes them everything wrong with popular gaming internet culture. What's up with that? It's not an angry fanboy without a lack of self-awareness. I know I said it before, but I'm saying it again since these retards just keep proving me right. This is the most dogshit teardown of a game critic I've seen in a minute. Genuine leafy tier tuber. I mean, if it's that bad, you could at least present some arguments about exactly how. I mean, if it's truly so terrible, it shouldn't be hard now, should it? But yeah, I'd say probably the only genuine criticism you can make towards my video, apart from removing a few nitpicks, is the whole W plus shift to run thing, which, okay, let me clarify why I criticized that since I didn't really make it clear in my video. Well, that is something that could be improved about the game. The point I was trying to get across there is that Mayonnaise was completely overreacting, calling it a horrible bug, while it's a minor inconvenience at best. I realized watching it back that I really didn't make that clear, so yeah, there you go, clarifying it now. Mayonnaise is right though! Yes, because you said so. I'm sorry to say it, man, but just because you say something doesn't automatically make it true. I know I probably just shattered your whole world, but hey, better this way than the hard way. You have successfully convinced me that I could make a video explaining why I think Doom Eternal Shotgun needs just a tiny bit more range, and you will make a video on it saying I think Doom Eternal sucks because it's not the original Doom. I mean, that last bit I could absolutely get behind because classic Doom is better. Also, if that is the takeaway you had from watching my video, then you might be genuinely retarded. Okay, who am I kidding? It's obvious this guy hasn't watched the video and is just angry at the title. And then he ends the comment by citing his occupation and adding LOL. So yeah, next comment. I only agreed with Batakanta's point about the ammo. All of Mayo's other points make sense and Batakanta does a poor job of countering them. And once again, 0 arguments on exactly why that is. How much you wanna bet that if this is how I responded to Mayo's video, that this guy would cry like a little bitch over it? I don't know, I think I'll go all in for this bet. Who cares? Clearly you do, since you clicked on this video and felt the need to leave an angry comment. Well, I appreciate the algorithm boost. Like literally, he's a YouTube reviewer, it's just his opinion. Except you conveniently leave out how the things I criticized aren't an opinion, but either false information, overreactions, or double standards. I swear, this guy is probably the same kind of retard who would say, the earth is flat but that's just my opinion, and think no one can ever call him out on that shit. I mean, at this point I wouldn't be surprised. Did he literally come to your house? Okay, is it wrong of me to assume he used the wrong com here? I mean, in that one previous angry comments video, there was a mayonnaise fanboy with some weird ass fetishes, so it wouldn't really surprise me at this point if he genuinely thought mayonnaise saw my house and was like, and break your fingers so you can't play the game? I just find it weird when people get upset over a review. Yet you don't find it weird when you get upset over a response video. Funny how that works. And then there's also the fact that I get money for making such videos. Meanwhile, what do you get for molding in my comments? Once again, typical fanboy lack of self-awareness never gets old. Is it multiplayer? It's probably not, so it's probably shit. I mean, if this is the mental capacity of people trying to call me out, then I don't think I have to worry much. Oh yeah, and there have also been a ton of people leaving comments about how they didn't like the game because blah blah blah, like anyone wants to read that shit. Kinda off topic, but yeah, back to the interesting comments. What the fuck is this channel, lol? You really thought you were going to make a career making the quarter pounder ripoff videos, but with Mojang thumbnails? What the actual fuck is a quarter pounder ripoff video? Also, if this guy genuinely thinks I am here to make a living off of fucking YouTube of all things, then he is even more retarded than he sounds. The YouTube algorithm does reward the biggest dipshits. You're saying it like it's a bad thing. I don't know, I'd say YouTube is way more fun with mayonnaise on it, rather than whatever the fuck this pet's ideal algorithm is. I don't think you understand comedy. First of all, comedy is subjective, which is something your low IQ having ass clearly has trouble understanding. And second of all, considering I often get comments from people who like some of the jokes I made, I feel like I understand a whole lot more than you can comprehend. To be honest, you just sound like a dick, honestly. Alright guys, who was it? Who tipped this guy off that I sound like a dick in my videos? Also, how about both? Being a dick and being funny are not mutually exclusive. But hey, just say Lamau every other sentence, I guess. Well then, the master of comedy said it himself, so we gotta do it, Lamau. I mean, he's clearly the expert in comedy. How can you argue against that, Lamau? Okay, fuck, I'm not doing this shit. Right, moving on to the next comment. Both of you suck so bad. Garbage content. Well guys, this is it. I cannot even hope to recover from this. Guess I better close down my YouTube channel because some random nobody in the YouTube comments said I suck. I should go build a bridge and jump off it. Oh, my favorite genre of video, Slav nitpicking larger channels video review of niche game with Sojak thumbnail. Right, because sub count totally matters, am I right? I mean, I just hope you realize I could throw that shit right back at you. YouTube truly is a content hellscape. Well, I knew you were retarded, but not that retarded. You're only now noticing. Always has been, my man, always has been. Video games are subjective art. Bruh. When someone starts their statement with "more video games are art," you already know we're in for quite a bit of stupidity, so prepare your brain cells guys because you're gonna lose a lot of them. And he's entitled to his opinions on them. And I stated differently where? Oh wait, I never did. This video seems more whiny than him. So grinning ear to ear is now equivalent to whining. You really can't make this shit up. Imagine calling someone a pseudo-intellectual because they didn't think a video game was all that good. But wait, didn't the first guy said that Mayonnaise said he liked the game? Yet now, this retard is claiming the opposite. Bruh, not even these fanboys know what the fuck he was saying in that video. It's just fucking golden. But unfortunately, that's the final comment I have for this video. So I guess the moral of the story here is, Trepang2 bad because these fanboys said so. Yeah, I legitimately wasn't expecting to get more traction on this video, but I guess the fanboys were just that slow, in all aspects. Well then, I'm glad I did because this video was fun to make, and I get to make more money. I see that as nothing but an absolute win. Thank you to these channel members who embraced the chat Doom Guy and earned a shoutout. Be sure to like and subscribe to boost me in the algorithm. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.